And I think we are live. Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing great. First, sorry for my voices. My voice, I lost it this weekend because we had the chance to organize a lot of side events and we had a booth at Metaverse Summit. So we had so much fun with our BGA members during our BGA meetup as well. And seeing everyone at the BGA booth, we had also the pleasure to handle a panel about utility and ownership for NFTs with the Alien World, Unstoppable Domain as well, and Zenota. So it was so much fun. It was very great. It was a great event as well. So it's okay because I won't be talking too much because the purpose of our new members presentation is to allow our new members to introduce themselves, introduce what they are building. And without any further ado, I would like to ask Andrew from Infinite Arcade to go to the stage. The stage is yours, Andrew.
All right, thank you so much. I'm just gonna share my screen, and I won't go into presentation mode because when I do that, I can't see anything else, and I'll feel like I'm by myself, and I'll get scared. So I'll just keep it like this.
No problem. If you can just enlarge it, if you have the possibility to enlarge.
I think
So
this is the biggest I can go here. I can put it in the presentation mode, but like I said,
perfect. We got it.
but I can't see anybody anymore. So you just please, if anything weird starts happening, let me know.
No worries. You're good.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for the time. Thanks everybody. My name is Andrew Dubatoka. I've been working with Infinite Arcade for about 6 months. We've been live for about 3 or 4 months, so everything's really new. But in the Web3 space, that's typical. And I'm joining everybody from San Francisco. Just a quick, update about the team. There's about 30 of us, give or take, and we're split between a lot of different locations, but most folks are actually in London or Istanbul. So I'm the sole West Coaster out here in the San Francisco Bay Area. So what I thought I'd do today is just go through a semi-quick intro to the Infinite Arcade and what we're building, and then cap it off with how people can work with us. And we're super excited to be a part of the BGA, and really looking forward to connecting with our fellow members. Okay, so what are we trying to do at the Infinite Arcade? So I wanted to start with our mission. We have a 3-part mission here. So what we really want to do is ultimately make mobile games more fun. We feel like Web3 provides a great opportunity to do that. However, we're not trying to be a Web3 first company. So our second mission point is to drive Web3 adoption, but that's really through fun and easy gaming experiences. We want Web3 and the blockchain to drive a lot of really great benefits for people, but we want it to kind of be in the background. We believe it should be somewhat invisible. We want this to be something that everybody can use. And that's for normies and people that might not necessarily have cracked Web3 quite yet. It'd be great if we're the first thing that gets them on chain, actually. And then finally, a big part of our mission is to create an economy where we shift ownership of assets to players and developers. We think there's a huge opportunity to do that. I think a lot of people on this call understand that. So what is Infinite Arcade? Infinite Arcade is a meta game, meaning it's a game of games. It sits on top of, but also integrates directly with a bunch of mobile games. And we are built on Polygon. What this does is it creates an ecosystem. It creates a network effect that kind of takes the power of all these mobile games and puts them into one package for somebody. And that creates really cool opportunities, makes it more fun for the player, and then creates great opportunities for the developers and for the Web3 community. And this is just a quick shot of, I think we have about close to 30 games live today that we're integrated with. So super proud of that momentum in just a short 3 months. Infinite Arcade is built with, proven ingredients. So we have our team has a ton of gaming experience. I won't go into the details of our team. I'm happy to do that with folks individually if they're curious. But ideally what we're building is a system where players can claim a character, customize that character, like many gaming experiences, gain XP, and level up, make friends, share bragging rights, and again, have this identity, this character that they can use across, one day, hopefully thousands of mobile games, and it becomes kind of like their mobile game avatar. And with that avatar, as they're playing games, they can see these benefits and do things, right? Do things out there, perform utilities. So today, people are earning rewards. We have our basic MVP live. Our kind of like play to earn loop is live, but we have a lot more coming with consumables, item boosts, level ups. We also have a lot of collectibles in the pipeline that we'll be building, which will be these ownable assets that people can trade. And we also have some subscription models, like we're live right now with a no ads subscription, where you can pay some of our utility token, which is tick, and eliminate all ads in your gaming experience. And then finally, and probably most importantly, is competition. I think most people know that competition makes games more fun, maybe makes life more fun. So we have a huge amount of features that we'll be launching. We've been live with some basic tournament features, but we're rolling out a bunch of PvP features in the coming months, which we're super excited about. So these are kind of the three areas that will drive like the day-to-day and what people will see within Infinite Arcade. A quick update on our momentum so far. Like I said, it's been really great over the last 3 months. Our tech team has been super busy. They've released 20 plus features and have been building like crazy, which is great. We're live across 28 games when I wrote this slide, and maybe more now. And our SDK footprint is getting quite large. We've minted about 4 million tick, which is our token of infinite choice. Again, that's our utility token, and our community has grown to almost or around 30,000 people, which is really, really great. All of our developers are happy and still rocking with us. We have 350,000 unique users that our SDK sees, that we're really excited to on ramp into Web3. And for the players that are on ramped and kind of doing the Web3 activities, we see this really massive day 30 retention rate, which is just a really great signal to us that what we're doing works and is players are coming back for more and wanting to keep playing. So I'm moving fast, but covering a lot. So
no, you're perfect.
Yeah. So Infinite Arcade is it's super easy. So the way that it works is a player downloads one of the 28 games. They get access to their character. Either they claim it or they have acquired it before or get it from a guild. So the key is you need your gamer NFT to get started. You tap that little gray icon there in the upper left of this guy playing basketball, and you select your gamer NFT, and then you're now ready to start earning tick. So this is our kind of like MVP. We also have our hub, which allows you to do all types of things, manage your NFTs, summon new NFTs, see your rewards, get your payouts. It's your one-stop shop for everything you can do in the Infinite Arcade. And finally, and I'll slow down here a bit because I see I'm doing quite well on time. The Infinite Arcade, like I said, is all about creating this ownership economy. We want to be a game. We want to be a game of games, a meta game that people love to play and that they can play for many, many years, because they can move from game to game to game to game. But when they move and start playing different games, like we all know we do, when you're a gamer, especially a mobile gamer, you don't just play one game. But if you're playing Infinite Arcade games, everything you do stays with you, and all that progress and experience and things that you gain over time, you own and can take with you and can trade and even sell. So starting on the left, we have our token of infinite choice, which I mentioned, which is our utility token. This will be the main token that people are earning and using in game, kind of like a soft currency in the current model. So this is really great and live today on Quick Swap. If you want to buy some or if you have some and need to sell it. Another huge part of this ownership economy will be characters and items. So NFTs in the background, we don't call them NFTs, but your characters or your avatar are NFTs that you own. And as you level them up and gain experience points or special attributes or skins, whatever experience and items you collect over time stays with and is actually stored on chain in that NFT. And that can be, like I said, traded or sold on secondary markets. So that's a huge part of what we're doing. And on the developer side, there's earning of the utility token and special items on the developer side as well. So it's not just the players who are getting a piece of this economy. And then finally, we will have a governance token. The date for that is TBD, but we're still shooting for 2020 or 2022. Sorry. So this will be a piece where different investors or people in the Web3 community can join in on the fun, get involved, have voting rights, and own a piece of what we're building. If we do this right, we want it to be a true decentralized project owned by the governance token holders, where even the Infinite Arcade team, you can look in our white paper, our governance allocation is pretty typical, where it's spread amongst team members, investors, but mainly community members who can just buy into the project. So really, really excited to decentralize the gaming industry and give as many people ownership as possible, as opposed to having it grouped into a couple big companies that we all know about. All right, most importantly, how to work with us. So we're super excited again to be a part of the BGA and really happy to chat with any of our fellow members. When it comes to game developers, whether it's Web2 or Web3 game developers, first and foremost, please take our survey. We're doing this really cool consumer and B2B survey. So we definitely want to hear from you and get your thoughts on the future of gaming and how Web3 plays into that. So I sent it out on the Discord. I'll do it again, kind of give it another shout out. So please do that. In addition to that, we would love to have you in the network. It's a simple SDK. If you're a mobile game, even if you're Web3 and you have your own tokens, we have kind of like a dual token model. And we believe that we can bring you more players and kind of new opportunities to increase your Web3 assets and your Web3 players. We also work with a lot of guilds. We have some key guild partners today and are open to more. So we have some really cool opportunities for guilds beyond just a typical play to earn and play to own. We have a system where they can actually own their own or build their own arcade within our system, which is kind of like their own sub ecosystem within Infinite Arcade. And from there, they can actually gain revenue by bringing people into Infinite Arcade, new users, or through kind of player versus player activity. Basically, as we're doing matchups and wagering, the guild would take a cut of all that wagering that's happening. And similar to that, Web3 communities, we're working with some big NFT communities out there and making it so their NFTs that they already hold will unlock access to Infinite Arcade. And then similar to what I talked about with guilds, they can have their own arcade where they have kind of this sub community that is only accessible through their members, where they can play each other and have a little sub community there and drive some revenue for themselves. So yeah, I think that's it for me. About 3 minutes over, but I think that's okay. And please feel free to reach out on Discord or hit us up through our website or Twitter, any way you want to get a hold of us.
Yeah, no, thank you very much, Andrew. And as you said, I saw you share the Web3 gaming survey on the Discord, and we will also support that on our part through, I think, our newsletter and any kind of communication will help you to gain awareness about the survey, because it's really important to have a view about what's happening in Web3, especially for the web game development. So definitely will support that, and was a great presentation. So happy to have you as a member, and thank you.
Yeah, thanks. And the last thing I'd just say about that survey is when it's complete, we're going to publish a industry report.
Mm-hmm.
We're not
Yeah,
going to keep the answers for ourselves. We'll make
exactly.
sure everybody learns, and that's the whole point of it. So
Exactly. All about educations, and any way we could support through the BGA as well, it's worth it. So you're right. Exactly.
thanks so much. Thanks again.
Thank you, Andrew. And I would like to let Joshua Krieger from Edge of Company to uh, introduce yourself, please, Joshua, and your activity as well.
Yeah, hi everyone. As mentioned, my name is Joshua Krieger. I am one of the 3 co-founders of the Edge of Company, and we are so honored to be part of BGA and to support this amazing ecosystem. So I'll give a little overview of what we're up to in the space, and then I really encourage all of you to reach out and collaborate with us. So the Edge of Company is the broader parent company underlying a lot of different things that we do. And at the end of the day, our focus is supporting the innovators, the disruptors, the doers in NFTs. But beyond that, folks intersecting with NFTs through blockchain and Web3. And we're really a catalytic engine that brings people together, drives awareness and adoption of world-changing technologies. And we celebrate those that are on the edge, so to speak, of NFTs. So I'll talk a little bit about us, our audience, our team, our products, our reach, NFTLA, which is one of our featured marquee events, how we do ecosystem, some of our partners. So we were founded in March of 2021, which, in Web3 feels like light years ago. Things have moved fast and furious since then. My co-founders are Jeff and Ethan, and we focus on the podcast that we do on bringing the top 1% of what's going on with NFTs today, as well as, as I mentioned, we produce NFTLA. In both cases, our goal is to spark community, inspire connections, and spark curiosity around NFTs and Web3. So our audience is a global audience.
Joshua, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I just want to make sure that you wanted to show your slides, because we just see the first one.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so interesting. I think I have to scroll through them on here. Sorry about that, everyone.
No worries. Just want to make sure that you have a good slide. Okay, you're good. Yeah, I can see you moving.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
No worries.
All right. So now, all right. There's a little bit of a lag there. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you very well.
Okay. All right. So who are we? As I mentioned, I am Josh Krieger. I've been an entrepreneur for many years, crossing a lot of different industries, from food to e-commerce to blockchain. I co-founded Territory Foods, which was an early sort of 2012 company in the food tech space. And one thing that we did was we built a decentralized culinary architecture around prepared meals. So we celebrate the creators of different meals and co-label with them. So that was really my genesis into Web3. And I founded that company along with Jeff Kelly and a few other gentlemen. Jeff, in addition to being a sort of executive leader for many years, has been in real estate and a number of other industries as well. And Ethan is also a polymath from music, art, and science. So, when we brought all of our superpowers together, we realized that we have something here in terms of an interesting perspective on the world. And it's been a lot of fun collaborating over the past year as we've scaled this company. Our core team is growing daily, but we have Zach in charge of events, Audrey, which helps with our show, Derek, who supports marketing, Josh on the speaker side, another Josh on social media. I think eventually we'll start with Josh Dow. And then we have a number of other folks that help with different parts of getting things organized and staying in touch with everyone. So what are our core products? Well, we've got the podcast I've mentioned, which is over 150 episodes going strong. Conferences and events. We've done events all over the world and supported events all over the world. And our marquee event is NFTLA, which was March of last year and will be March coming up. We also are builders. We're building some really special technology around podcasting, and we help other people build with a partnership program that we call Edge of AE. And then we do some advising and partnership support on a very selective basis. So our podcast comes up number one frequently when you search Google. We're very proud of that organic reach that we've achieved through grinding it out and, putting a lot of amazing folks in front of a global audience talking about what they do. And many of those shows are on gaming. We've had Sandbox, we've had Guild of Guardians, we've had Star Atlas, we've had Splinterlands, we've had Alien Worlds on the show. And we do try to mix in gaming on a very frequent basis, given its importance in the overall ecosystem. Our socials about 50K across the board. And we also have NFTLA, which sold out with about 3,700 attendees. During that event, we received over 200,000 daily Twitter impressions, and we're supported by over 200 top media from around the world, everyone from LA Times to Variety magazine. It was really a cool experience to have all these mainstream and crypto media come together in LA. There were over 110 articles published about our company and NFTLA, which reached an audience of over 11 million. So it gives you a sense of like the size of reach and what we're trying to achieve with communicating to the masses about what's possible with Web3 and NFTs. In that the overall sort of reach of those publishing formats is over 1 billion users monthly. So I talked a little bit about the last NFTLA. When it comes to 2023, we have quite an event being cooked up. And our goal is to make NFTLA bigger, bolder, yet keep the same amount of intimacy that the previous event had that people really appreciated, where you can meet everyone in a very sort of defined area and get business deals done and support the adoption of Web3 and NFTs. So we have a main stage, and then we have a number of different breakout panels that we're going to do throughout the event in different tracks, including a gaming track, of course. And then we integrate exhibits, demos, art, networking, performances from everyone from Steve Aoki to Too Short to Nelly to Paul Oakenfield, all built into the core event. And then this year we're planning some really special stuff, from a builder track and sort of some kind of hackathon. So we really want to support the creators, the builders, all the different types of leaders in the space. Our goal is to amplify the ecosystem, as I mentioned before. This just gives you a sense of some of the folks that have been on the show over the last year and a few months, which feels like a lifetime. And we have 2 shows a week, one on a sort of existing leader in the space, and then one more on emerging leaders in the space that are up to new things. So we have a number of partners. Again, this is just a few of them. We're very glad to be supported by Metaverse Post, Startup Coil, which is a longtime event producer in LA, Waxman, who did our media for the last NFTLA, Multiplied, another great press and media partner, AE Studio on the technology side, Engine Starter we collaborate with, and we are a member of Launchpad Luna. Animoca Brands is one of our investors, and we participated in the first Launchpad Luna program. So that's really it for today. Would love to talk to everybody about what you're all doing. I get very excited when I see all the new members of BGA, and I look forward to getting to know all of you over the next few months and year beyond. We'll be in Singapore for those of you be in Singapore the last week of September. Beyond that, we do some smaller events. You can always check out our website at Edge of NFT and NFTLA.live and subscribe to stay up to date on what we're doing, as well as set your alerts for Twitter and for our podcast and for NFTLA. You can reach out to us at contact@Edge of NFT. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have a show concept, if you want to get involved as a co-creator for NFTLA, if you want to collaborate in some other way, we'd love to hear from you. So thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Joshua. Actually, this is good. We have a lot of blockchain gaming projects, want to gain awareness, credibility about what they are doing, what they are building, and we help them through our platform, through our capacity to communicate, and obviously through even organizer that the same way we did through the Metaverse Summit event in Paris, and actually through the Token 2049 that we will be as well with the BGA booth. So it could be a very good idea to do something with you as well, Joshua, as we will have the opportunity to organize side events as well with
hey, this is how things start. We've had people on the show and we start collaborating. So we're all about doing that together and happy to help. We do have a side event we're doing with Animoca Brands, and would love to see you guys in person and get to know all the partners. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Joshua. And last but not least, I would like to let Anastasia to come to the stage and to share your presentation as well.
Okay, happy to be there. Gentlemen, thank you for your presentation. It was really interesting for me, and I will definitely try to listen your podcast. So the last speaker, so thank you for your attention. And I will tell you a little bit about my project and introduce myself. And my name is Anastasia, and I'm head of the development team of OctoGamex. Our team based in Ukraine, and were excited to be there in online format. And everybody asks, what is OctoGamex? And OctoGamex is a combination of NFT marketplace with Bridge NFT, which allows managing NFTs on multiple blockchains with more than 10 different mechanics, including NFT trading, NFT bridging, NFT exchanging, rental, and lending. These ideas combined is what we do at OctoGames, the all-in-one NFT trading platform, where we believe that combining the simplicity of NFTs with the smartness of DeFi and passion of computer gaming would allow crypto to cross the mass adoption. And I will just click a slide. We offered our users to swap one NFT to another between different blockchains games with adding some crypto or supportable tokens. Bridged NFT also can be used for trading and all the different mechanics. The above-mentioned marketplace mechanic are finalized, audited, and beta tested on our multiple networks, and already works with two standards on the interface. It's 721 and 1155. So the most popular standards in NFT. And what we have that we actually we did the NFT bridge, where we shared the Vitalik Buterin point of view that one of the greatest application for scaling solution is managing the NFT landscape and moving it into out of the Ethereum. And we are looking for the new side chain which will help to decrease the amount of fee of transaction, and also the um, amount of transaction on the Ethereum. And now we provide our users with NFT bridge working across all EVM supportable compatible chains. So now it's BNB chain, also it's Aurora, and also it's Polygon. But we are open to new change and others. And the bridge is audited, also beta. It will be beta tested and launched yet for the open beta test of the end of the summer. And we are alleging to allow the networks for bridging to make sure that everything goes smoothly, and it's a controllable way to how to bridge the NFT. Actually, it will be very easy. So users will need to do two transactions on the primary blockchain and on the secondary blockchain. And also the last owner of the NFT can get the original NFT anytime back. So it's really secure way how to bridge your NFT with all metadata. And sorry, can I don't know why I'm just can click the slide.
Oh,
1 second. Um, something something is
oh,
going wrong.
it seems to be the last slide as I see myself.
I don't know how it could happen, so I think I will just
Yes,
reload my
yeah,
slide.
sure.
So
No worries. Take your time.
I will just, yeah, I have the
Oh, you
new
got it.
one. Yeah, so everything's okay. And upcoming features, we already completed our core mechanic solution, but we also have a lot of plans for future. Among others, this includes a community reward system, extremely important for user retention tool. So it will be an NFT rental service, staking, and cross trading and cross chain trading. And we plan to move to decentralization governments and launch our OctoGamex DAO over time. However, already we're in close contact with our users and are lean and listening to all of the feedback we provided, so all of the requirements and feedbacks. So for now, we have two platforms ready to release: is trading platform and NFT bridging. The last one is on the preparation phase for beta testing, but we have a lot of achievements at that time. So we successfully finalized two beta testing rounds where real users from our community have the opportunity to be first who trade on our platform, and we take into consideration all of the feedbacks and bugs, fixed it all, and give our users the achievements. We did a retro drop for them, so it was really entertainment for them. And our go-to-market strategy now it's considered on our future partners. Now we have listed more than 100 collection, and selecting our gamified partners for collection listing based on trends, popular demands, and also OctoGamex community needs. So now it's like a combining process with different thoughts. And OctoGame's GTM strategy is centered around its users. So I would like to bring you a following points to your attention, that we will provide our users with platform fee distribution, where we're going to share marketplace fees with our active and passive stakers, and also a trendy rewards, where we're going to reward our marketplace by our marketplace native OGT token to our users, active users, once OctoGamex reach the minimum target trading volume on one's blockchain. We will share it on the different blockchains. So actually now we are considering that we will have a strong connection and strong partnerships And also, we providing a benefits for them. We have a very quick listing on our program, and we support decentralized and centralized metadata. So we can list the collection for 1 or 2 days. It will be enough for us to have a new partners and new games on our interface. And now we have our partners that, despite the fact that we have not launched it yet, we already have a strong partnerships and connection, and they emerge as the result of the project development. So our marketing team now is actively working on expounding this list, and we believe that on the few time we will have a new media, games, and infrastructure partners. Um, Here you go. And also our team. I'm a project manager also, and I know my team the best one. Actually, we are a team of 15 full-time employees, and we are part of the team of the company OctoGamex. And we are the people with different backgrounds and take an active part in blockchain conferences, hackathons, and Web3 developer events. We are really enthusiastic about blockchains. We have our stars, so I can take your attention, and our cryptography cybersecurity specialist is Yuri. Also, Dmitro, who has experience in blockchain more than 5 years, and also in the development more than 15 years. We have people with different backgrounds actually, and all of them are interested in blockchain and want to grow this industry, and also in particular also NFTs. So we are empowered to deliver any features to our users, and we believe in that. And actually, that's all that I want to tell you. But the last, I want to end this presentation with a common question. Everybody asks me, what makes the OctoGamex better than other similar platforms? So I want to tell you this answer. So we have collected all the basic functionals and developed more than 20 mechanics for freedom and usability to our users. We also plan to create something more than just a regular one more marketplace. Namely, its single point of access to entire NFT gaming ecosystem. We provided a full cycle functionality and satisfied any marketing needs from the game side, so they can use our marketplace as their platform with a native token, with a fee sharing system, and we will show all the NFTs properly. And also for our users, they will have a single interface for all of the collection. And we also we are actually not a DAO yet, but community thoughts are extremely important for us. So we are very flexible for any needs and changes to our product to make our product better. So now we are in some discussion phase with the guilds and our users, what will make our product better, what feature they need, and we will implement indefinitely in a very short time during our roadmap plans. And our trading platform are focusing only on gamify items. We focusing on our gamers and users needs. So I think the future will be ours, and we are not planned to support any art tokens. Also, our NFT bridge will support it, and on our NFT bridge we also will have a user listing system, so user can list the token, which will not be supported on the marketplace for trading, but it will definitely at this time be supportable for bridging. So I think it will be very useful for the users, gamers, and the games for the vehicle of the vehicle to other sidechain and blockchains. So that's all.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Anastasia. And actually, it's pretty interesting. I think what we do actually, this is a new members presentation, but what we like to do is to go deep into the product and to help any parts, any third parties, gamers, game developers, as well as you would like to attract them to understand the platform as well. So I will encourage you maybe in the following weeks, maybe the next demo day, to be able to for you to introduce the products and to have it at hand. So
Yeah,
we
of
got
course.
perfect. Thank you very much again, Anastasia. Thank you, Andrew, for your presentation. And I will say, have a good week. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.